What happens when a black lawyer challenges the authority of a powerful white judge in the courtroom? It starts with a tense argument, a clash of wills, and a battle over justice that no one expected. The lawyer, determined to stand his ground, pushes back against what he believes is a clear case of bias. But as the courtroom drama unfolds, his victory comes at a cost, one that will shock not only him, but everyone involved. Was it worth it? What price is too high when fighting for what's right? In this video, we dive into the gripping story of one lawyer's fight for justice, but the shocking aftermath will leave you questioning everything. Stay tuned to find out how this unexpected confrontation changes the course of both their lives forever. The story begins with attorney Marcus Cole, a seasoned lawyer known for his sharp mind and unshakable principles. He's not afraid to speak out when he sees injustice, even if it means going head-to-head with the powerful. On this particular day, he's defending a client in what should have been a straightforward case. But from the moment Judge Whittaker enters the courtroom, Marcus senses something is off. The judge's tone is dismissive, his rulings unusually harsh, and it's clear he's not interested in giving Marcus or his client a fair shot. Despite the mounting pressure, Marcus refuses to back down. Each argument escalates the tension, drawing the attention of everyone in the room. But as the judge grows increasingly hostile, Marcus realizes this isn't just about the case. It's about something much bigger and far more personal. As the hearing continues, the courtroom feels more like a battleground. Marcus presents clear evidence, his arguments rooted in facts and law. Yet, Judge Whittaker dismisses them with a wave of his hand, his remarks laced with condescension. The tension is palpable. Jurors shift uncomfortably, the audience whispers, and even opposing counsel looks uneasy. Marcus keeps his composure, but inside, frustration churns. He knows the stakes are high, not just for his client, but for the principle of fairness itself. Each time he pushes back, the judge retaliates with sharper words and questionable rulings. It's a power play, but Marcus senses there's more to it, a personal grudge, perhaps, or something buried deeper. Meanwhile, whispers of the conflict spread beyond the courtroom. Colleagues, journalists, and community members start to take notice. Marcus is determined to stand his ground, but he can't shake the feeling that this fight is far from over, and the cost could be greater than he ever imagined. As the trial approaches its final moments, the tension in the courtroom is unbearable. Marcus refuses to back down, his voice steady as he dismantles every unfair ruling and blatant bias. Judge Whittaker's frustration is visible now, his tone cutting as he tries to assert control. The once formal courtroom feels like a boiling pot ready to overflow, with each word exchanged pushing it closer to the edge. Outside the courthouse, the case has become a spectacle. Protesters gather, some chanting for justice, while others defend the system. News cameras swarm, capturing every development. Marcus finds himself under immense pressure, not just to win for his client, but to stand as a symbol of resistance against prejudice. But as Marcus delivers his final argument, something unexpected happens. The judge interrupts, his words sending a ripple of shock through the room. Marcus realizes in that moment that the battle isn't just about the verdict, it's about what comes after, and the price you might have to pay. The judge's sudden interruption catches everyone off guard. His voice, sharp and deliberate, accuses Marcus of disrespecting the court, questioning his professionalism in front of the entire room. It's a public humiliation designed to break his resolve, but Marcus stands firm. The atmosphere grows tense as gasps ripple through the audience. Marcus responds calmly, defending his conduct and reaffirming his commitment to justice, but he knows this confrontation has escalated beyond the legal case. As the exchange unfolds, Marcus notices something unusual. A junior clerk seated near the judge seems nervous, repeatedly glancing at the papers on the desk. Marcus's instincts tell him there's more to this case than meets the eye. Could there be external pressure on the judge, or perhaps something buried in the records being kept hidden? The pieces don't fit, and Marcus decides to dig deeper, even as the courtroom drama reaches a boiling point. As Marcus presses on with his argument, the judge's demeanor grows colder, his rulings harsher. It feels like a losing battle, but Marcus refuses to give up. Then, during a recess, Marcus receives an anonymous tip, an envelope slid under his office door. Inside are documents suggesting a connection between Judge Whittaker and the opposing counsel, pointing to possible financial incentives tied to the outcome of the case. The revelation sends a jolt through Marcus. If true, it changes everything. Returning to the courtroom, Marcus carefully introduces the evidence, using every bit of his legal expertise to stay within the bounds of the law while exposing the truth. The courtroom is stunned as the judge's partiality comes into question. The tension peaks as Judge Whittaker abruptly calls the trial to a close, storming out without explanation. Days later, a formal investigation into the judge begins, but Marcus's victory is bittersweet. Though his client is cleared, the cost is heavy, his reputation targeted, his career at risk. Yet, as he steps out of the courthouse to cheers from the crowd, Marcus realizes that the fight wasn't just about winning a case. It was about exposing injustice, no matter the cost. And just as he begins to feel a sense of closure, another envelope arrives, this one hinting at an even larger conspiracy. Marcus takes the envelope in his hands, his mind racing with possibilities. Could this be the key to uncovering an even deeper web of corruption? Or is it a warning to stay silent? For now, he chooses to focus on what he's accomplished. His client walks free, the judge faces accountability, and the courtroom echoes with the impact of standing up for justice. As Marcus steps into the sunlight, he reflects on the journey. The battle cost him dearly, long nights, sleepless worry, and challenges to his integrity, but it also reaffirmed his purpose. Change doesn't come easy, especially when it challenges powerful systems. The crowd's applause fades as Marcus walks away, the unopened envelope still in his hand. He knows his fight isn't over, but for now, he allows himself a moment of peace, ready to face whatever comes next.